She was replaced by her cousin, but her revenge was legendary. Sophie was a kind and caring girl. She loved deeply and always put others first. For 4 years, she had been in a relationship with David. He was her first love, and she believed he would be her last. They had made many memories together, long walks, sweet messages, and plans for marriage. David had promised to marry her one day. He always said, "You're the one I want to grow old with." Sophie believed him. She waited patiently, dreaming about their future together. Her heart was full of love and hope. Sophie had a cousin named Bella. They had grown up together like sisters. But the problem is, Bella was always jealous of Sophie. Whenever Sophie had something good, Bella wanted it too, even if it meant hurting her. At family events, Bella often flirted with David. She laughed too loudly at his jokes and touched his arm too much. Sophie noticed it, but chose to ignore it. She believed Bella would never do anything wrong to her. She trusted both of them. Then, one day, everything changed. David stopped calling Sophie. He stopped replying to her texts. She waited, confused and worried. Then, she saw something online that broke her completely. Bella had posted a photo. She was standing next to David, wearing an engagement ring. The caption said, "He was never yours." Sophie couldn't believe what she saw. Her heart stopped. Her eyes filled with tears. She read the caption again and again. Bella had taken her boyfriend and turned him into a fiancé. She tried calling David, but he didn't answer. She messaged Bella, asking why. Bella simply replied, "You were too soft. He needs someone like me." That one message cut deeper than a knife. Sophie cried for days. She didn't eat. She didn't sleep. Her parents tried to comfort her, but the pain was too heavy. She couldn't understand how her cousin, her own family, could do something so cruel. People in her family started taking sides. Some said Bella did nothing wrong. Others blamed Sophie, saying she should have fought harder. But Sophie didn't want to fight. She just wanted peace. She wanted to heal. But deep inside, something was changing. Her sadness was turning into strength. Her pain was turning into purpose. She didn't want revenge right away. She wanted to rise, slowly, strongly, silently. She wiped her tears and whispered to herself, "They stole my love, but they won't steal my future." Sophie stopped thinking about Bella and David. She focused on herself. She got a new haircut, updated her wardrobe, and started looking for work. She had always loved art, so she took a short course in graphic design. She found a small job at a local print shop. It wasn't her dream, but it was a start. She worked hard every day, saved money, and began building her own little brand. She called it Heartline Designs, inspired by her broken heart. In the evenings, she designed greeting cards, logos, and social media posts. She posted them online. People loved her work. Slowly, she started getting orders, first 5, then 10, then 20. She was building something from nothing. Months passed. Sophie started earning well. She rented a small apartment and decorated it with flowers and paintings. She felt proud every time she came home. She smiled more. She laughed again. Bella and David had no idea what Sophie was doing. They thought she was still sad. They thought she had lost. But Sophie was rising, quietly and beautifully. She told herself, "I won't chase love. I'll chase peace, growth, and happiness. And when they see me again, they won't believe it's me." After 1 year, Sophie's business had grown a lot. She was now designing for big clients, and people were sharing her work everywhere. One day, she got invited to a business event. a design expo in her city. She accepted the invitation with a smile. She wore a simple black dress, tied her hair neatly, and walked in with confidence. Her booth was filled with her best work. Everyone who passed by stopped and admired her designs. People complimented her talent and calm nature. And then Bella and David walked in. They looked shocked. Bella whispered, "Is that Sophie?" David stared without saying a word. Sophie noticed them, but she didn't panic. She smiled gently and kept talking to a client. Bella walked up to her booth. "So, this is what you've been doing?" she said with a fake smile. Sophie looked at her calmly. "Yes," she replied, "and it's just the beginning." David tried to speak. "Sophie, I didn't know you were this talented." She smiled again and said, "You never looked close enough." That moment hit them hard. They had taken her love, but now they saw her power. After the event, Sophie's story started spreading. People loved her journey, from heartbreak to success. Her Instagram page gained thousands of followers. She began speaking at workshops, helping others heal and grow. Bella and David's relationship wasn't going well. They fought often. Bella became insecure and angry. She knew David still thought about Sophie. One day, she found an old photo of Sophie in David's wallet, and the fight that followed ended it all. They broke up quietly. No big posts, no big story. Just silence. Bella moved to another city. David tried to reach out to Sophie again. He sent a message. "I miss you. Can we talk?" Sophie read the message, but didn't reply. She had learned her worth. She had found her voice. She didn't need to go back. She had already moved far ahead. Her revenge wasn't loud. It wasn't cruel. It was her growth, her glow, her grace. And that was the revenge they never saw coming. Sophie opened her own design studio 6 months later. It had glass walls, a peaceful corner with books, and her favorite flowers on every table. She hired young girls with broken pasts and helped them build bright futures. People traveled from other cities to meet her, learn from her, and thank her. Her studio became more than a workplace. It became a place of hope. She never spoke badly about Bella or David. She never posted about the betrayal. She didn't need to. Her success spoke louder than any words ever could. One day, a young girl at her workshop asked, "How did you forgive them?" Sophie smiled and replied, "I didn't waste time on revenge. I used that time to rebuild myself." She walked home that evening under a sky full of stars, carrying a cup of tea and a heart full of peace. The girl who was replaced had become unforgettable, and that was her legendary revenge.